Hi guys, welcome to the Saving Money Show with me, your host Sean. If you find any of today's entertainment helpful, don't forget to smash the lovely like button, helps with the YouTube algorithm getting the video out to more people. If you haven't subscribed already, don't forget to hit the subscribe button, bell notification, you'll be notified when a new video gets uploaded. If you're looking for a free trading platform on which to trade your stocks and shares, don't forget to check out the links in the description below. You get a free share worth up to £200 when you click through the links and deposit a small amount. Freetrade only requires a £1 deposit, so it's like free money. It's a win-win situation. You get a share, I get a share. Now, I want to say thank you for giving up your precious time to watch this video, and I want to say thank you to everyone who's subscribed so far. Support has been amazing, and we're getting on with the show. I've had a few questions asked recently, and I appreciate you commenting. The comments, like the likes, help with the YouTube algorithm here. If you don't want to comment publicly, you can also comment on Facebook or Instagram. I'll try and respond to as many as I can. Now, first one is, why has euronav crashed? Now, I'll bring up my euronav account. If you notice, euronav went, and you see here it just went down, and it was up there and this crashed down. And the reason for that, I'm sure you understand, you've seen the YouTube videos, there's been an upsurge in dividend chasers. Traditionally you had dividend investors, now you have dividend chasers. People who chase a stock for its dividend, and once they've got the dividend they sell off and get another one. I have done it with one stock before, purely because I didn't think the stock had long-term gain, but only with one stock. I have sold off a stock pre-dividend purely because the share price went up an extortionate amount pre-dividend, and I bought it back post-dividend, and I spoke about that in previous videos, but that's the only reason why. Now, if you go to euronav site, it says that it gives a dividend from the 15th of June, those who held it on the 15th of June, 81 cents, and if you held it in May you get 29 cents, which goes to $1.10. Now, if we assume that you're going to get 81 cents per quarter, that will give you a dividend of, if you held it from the beginning, $2.70. Now, my outlay was less than $10, so let's say $2.50. Now, because we know the third quarter isn't going to be as good, and because euronav have this thing where they cannot give a set dividend because it breaches their loan agreement, but Belgian law prohibits the payment of dividends unless net assets do not fall beneath the amount of registered capital and before the dividend is paid out. So a certain percentage of net profit is allocated to the legal reserve, and until this reserve amounts to 10% of the share capital, they cannot pay a dividend. So basically they have to make so much profit before they can even allocate a dividend. But that's the reason why euronav has dropped. It's people who bought it for the dividend and have then sold it on. Oh, there are also people who are worried about a crash and selling, that have seen it drop, so they're selling, and then it hasn't dropped that much. It's dropped $1, but in terms of things, people are asking me these questions, and that's the answer. Now, another one I was asked about was Clovis oncology. It was on a surge, upward trend, and each time it gets to a certain price, it drops. Why is that? Because someone keeps buying options, call options, at that price, and he activates them and sells them off. But why does it keep surging? Because it's to highlight its rubrica or Ruka Parib data, and that will be between 22nd and 24th of June. And it's the FDA run-up. Now, this drug is used as a cancer drug. Now, they are proposing it as an anti-tumour drug, and just because it works okay for one thing doesn't mean it will get approval for the second thing, because they're two totally different things. But it looks like things are going to be pretty good with this. If you remember when I did my FDA video, I mentioned this in it. I realised there was a hell of a lot of information because I did all the FDA approvals coming up for 2020. But if you was paying attention, and I understand you probably fell asleep, I nearly did, but it's they were using a drug that's got authorization for ovarian and peritoneal cancer, and fallopian tube cancer, and it's got approval for that, and they've revamped it as an anti-tumour drug. So it's not uncommon, but it's whether or not they get FDA approval to put it on the market. If they do, it should run up. There's also been run-ups because there's been rumours that they're going to be taken over. But again, as I said, as soon as there's a run-up, it hits a certain price point. As soon as it hits that price point, sells off. Why? Because the only reason behind it is someone has call options in it. As soon as it hits that price point, he activates those call options, floats them on the market at a profit. Now, remember, we're coming to the end of the options month, so you will get a huge sell-offs in the market. Someone else asked me about FX, a certain place, Freetrade. Now, Freetrade will sometimes wait until 3 o'clock to put their trades in, but they will give you a certain amount of instant trades, especially if someone is there. You will see from this, they give an FX fee. Here it was 90 pence. It will be a percentage of the trade or 50p, whichever is smaller. And they have a base, that's the base FX rate, which is $1.2407 to the pound, and what they've used is $1.2463. So they bump up the final exchange rate a little bit and make out of which when it's £1 isn't a lot, but when it's 200, and when you've got millions of people doing it a day, it accumulates. Now, I understand most of you probably aren't interested in that, but there was someone interested for their video, and you may want to check her out. Her name's Fifi. She does a good video on investing. I hope you check out her video. You'll learn a lot, not just in investing, but how to have a good mindset about investing as well. And I'll trading 212, you would have, say for instance the price per share was 587 on the market, they would have it, they would do it at 584, you know, for you to sell or for you to buy. That would be the price. Anyway, that's all for today. I hope you enjoyed it. Hope you leave a like and subscribe. I'll see you in the next show. Goodbye.